Hello and welcome. Yes, it is the white stuff on the ground. We have got 237,199. We have had a bit of a spending spree though. We have bought field 84, so that we've now got 3 fields left to do if this rain goes away. We have got to still weed these, so I might, it's weird. I've not seen any sprayers at all. Although, no, I don't think I have. No, I think I'm right. We've abandoned ship down here. We bought, I should show you, it's easy to board. So we bought this, it can't get up the hill. Oh, okay. So, I suppose, yeah, let's just tell it to go by its own devices. Let's see if we can tell it to go up there. We have, if I just get out there. Oh, it's still struggling. Yeah, we bought the Rawley Christie. We got the base in the sales, and we bought that because it was only 10,000. And inside it, there is a header for a Colossus header. Actually, we bought it brand new. No, Marin is blocked. Yeah, they're going to give up the ghost one because they can't do it. Yeah, no, we'll take over or not. Yeah, I think we're going to have to swiggle. It's very thick snow. I mean, really thick snow. To try and reverse or tackle the hill a different. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do any better than Marin. Well, I suppose I would take a wider. Yeah, I'd not tackle it straight head on. It's still bad though. It is very thick snow. Yeah, we'll abandon ship like we were going to. So we bought this brand new. We bought that second hand, but we bought the top. We bought the header for 53,000, and we got a deal for about 150 grand for the forage harvester that I don't know if you saw, but it was in the distance. But we bought a forage harvester as well. I thought, well, if we can't buy tractors because we haven't actually, we bought this, and obviously it does fit on our trail sort of. Although it's a bit, yeah, because of the wheels, it goes a bit high, but it still will work nicely. So yeah, that should really do a good job once we can, of course, get the header and once the snow goes, because you can't really let it do that, okay, let's be honest. So yeah, so hopefully seeding, and no, we said corn, didn't we? But I'm not sure we've got a seeder. We could do this time of year. I'm thinking of, yeah, spinach. Soybeans we can now do, but I don't know that I was going to do soybeans. Peas you could do, but then you need a special pea harvester. Oats you could do, is a favourite of mine this time of year. I could do corn. We would need a planter. I think we'll do oats. We've got a seeder already, so it just seems silly to me to go out and buy lots of equipment unless we got it in the morning, which is very unlikely, but possible. Yeah, again, there's certain things that we just haven't had drop. But this, I thought, let's go for this. So we're going to have this as the mower, and it can mow in straight into that, so we don't have to collect it really, which is not a bad little thing. So yeah, not a bad haul over the winter time. Not quite what I would have liked, but you've got to duck and dive with the blows. We didn't do any selling on this session, buying and selling equipment. We did plenty of selling. Yeah, we did. We sold. We must have made a fortune on. It's ticking back up again now, the Bionic Dairy, but we've also got to get the milk out there. It's up to 6,000 litres. Oh wow, they're nearly ready to fill this, and they're 50% through puberty. They're younglings now, 9 months old. Yeah, wow, they're going to give birth and fill the enclosure, another 20 to fill that. I think it was about that. So that's brilliant. And though, yeah, obviously I know they're going to be young, but they're not going to be too long before they're like adults either. And then we'll have milk, more milk from them. So I chucked a shed load of straw in, slurry and manure we need to get out of the way. The manure is fixed, it is working, so that's quite good. Although it will be difficult to move on the snow, really. So this we'd not be needing this as much, but we still need to get the straw in there, and it can still always shift stuff. So but I still like it. I mean, it is amazing. It really is. I would willingly choose this as a baler of choice, really. I've enjoyed it. I loved it on Rizu Forest when it dropped, I also have tweaked my 2 trailers. I've extended the drawbar on this. I have also dropped the axle so that it's like higher, so that this is the actual tank is now lower. I've done something similar on this as well. You can see the wheels are nearly touching that, which they weren't before. This is still not perfect, still needs a bit of tweaking, but it's definitely better than it's ever been before. Putting things on it was at its best. It's still at its worst at the front, but apart from that, it's not actually bad. And we've done the same with this one, and I've tweaked the front, and it now works for small tractors, so we're getting there, bit by bit. We're chipping away at all the faults on both of them. And yeah, one day it will actually be spot on. So we still can't use this plough. Typical in it, eh? Typical. We'll get, yeah, in the end we'll get one. Hopefully before the Let's Play ends, because it is only a short run. We did got a corn header though. We could lease a planter. True, we could, I suppose. It is true. Yeah, let's do it. Let's. Mind you, yeah, we won't lease it now because we're not sure if this is going to go. Although that's true. Let's go through till April and see if this goes in the interim. Yeah, it's not going to kill us to. Just hoping that the snow disappears. We can do all of the lugging in that tomorrow, like next session. Just want to see if this snow is going to go. It might go like as we go out and come back in, or it might actually go anyway. I mean, you know, you never know what's going to happen, do you? So, ooh, JHHG modding. Do we swap ours? It's a very good price. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. Will it? Will we get through our gate? Will we could sort of go round? I'm not sure. Not sure if it's for this. It's a good idea. I'm not trying to be a party pooper either, because I really do love it. But I'm not sure. It's sort of the gateway on this has sort of been made for smaller. So I think we'll stick with this. It's still adequate. The figures are all small, so it's not really the end of the world that we actually do that. Let's just see, is this actually going? It might just disappear in the blink of an eye, because it might be, but I don't know whether the wave starts at the far end of the map, and then if it did, then if we visited this, we would see it's gone, like that. Because we know the wave is very, very slow, so it's going. Yeah, it's already sort of gone. So that means, in that case, see if it's got to the shop yet. Oh, it has as well. Right, so we need to lease a planter. Oh, do we do a bit of ducking and diving? Do we buy that then? No, because it's got options, and I don't think you can. Yeah, you can't escape from that. And this is what loses your cash. When you have options, it doesn't ever. You don't get that money back. So no, we'll leave it. We could do that, but no, we'll leave it. Let's just grab. Is that the? Isn't that typical? It's a 6 meter. That's a. Yeah, it's a good. It is a good price. I could do with that on Rizu Forest, but yeah, I can't send it to myself, unfortunately. I could sort of technically, but I won't. Is that sinking into the ground? It is as well. It's like it's forgot. Yeah, it forgot about the snow and the deformation. It's now fixed itself. All right, fantastic. Let's lease a planter. Ready for next session. I'm trying to think. Vegetable. No, just a standard planter. It's higher up in it. It's one of the planters. I think we're going to hire that beautiful one that has been... Oh, I forgot about the SR Vertex ones. And you can do the tandem, can't you? I was thinking of that one. We could actually buy that. It's a really good... And we could actually use it. And it does fertilise two birds, one stone. And it's a no-till. It's like a win-win-win. So to me, I'd like to have a go at that. Because it's an everythinger in it. It's, I mean, well, not vegetables, but yeah, that's quite amazing. Only 250 horsepower. Do we do something a bit different? It's like a baby Estrella. Design 1. 8,000 litre. Wow, it's got some storage, hasn't it? That looks like liquid. That looks like solid. Yeah, it's 10,000 litres storage now. Can we change the colour? Oh, yes. That's a little bit nice. I think we will. 109,000 for... we can just do it on the dot. Yeah, we're going to do it. Let's splash out a bit. Of course, now we're going to get a tractor up here and we can't do anything about it. So it's just typical. So, yeah, we'll come and grab that next session. Or I might actually get that dragged down the shop. Dragged down and taken to the farm. Yeah, I might do that for next session. Because behind the scenes and then we'll get cracking. So, yeah, that's what happens. It's not a bad session. There was quite a lot of loading for those who like to see loading. And it wasn't terrible, actually. It was alright. So, yeah. All that remains to be said is I hope you enjoy the rest of the session. Oh, I nearly said hello and welcome. I did. So close. I have changed this. It has been like fiddled with already. Yeah, I thought I'd do this straight after the session. Well, almost straight after the session. It's a lot lower and the drawbar's a lot bigger. So we shall see what effects that's got. I would imagine it should stabilise it quite a lot because we've got an awful lot more turning room if you've got a longer drawbar. So it seems better already, to be honest. Yeah, it's already... I widened the axle not long back. Yeah, a couple of sessions ago. That definitely made a difference. Well, we shall have to see. It's like anything. You play with something just like for a second and like all of a sudden you think, oh yeah, but it's... Everything has a little impact. It doesn't like just super duper fix everything. This one, I did tweak it, yes. Likewise, this was a little bit too tall. It should be a bit shorter now. And so should the... It sunk into the ground a bit more for some reason. That I don't know what. Yeah, that'll be... yeah, I have also... Oh, this is true. This is going to be perfect. Right, we have a lot of... butter to load, and this is now perfect because we've like changed it so we can see if this... I'm not expecting perfection. Again, all of these little tweaks, they're little tweaks and they're not going to like fix everything all in one go. So yeah, but let's get this done. Let's get this... I'm going to say my words straight into a time-lapse because it is just a lot for us to do. It really is. So, ooh, let's forget about that. There's only the knuckle joint that's real. I was trying to push it with something that's not really there. That's more like it. Right, so then, let's say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. I hope before I do go, I'm hoping we don't crash and burn straight away or anything silly, because like it's just nothing worse. You've just tweaked something and like something no longer works. But yeah, that is... Welcome to the world of modding, where the world of the strange and that it's true. It's where everything seems to be real but isn't really. It's true. Yeah, it's full of collisions and things like that and stuff. Yeah, I have had a bit of a go at the Quantum. Let's see, because it seemed to be alright at the back. It's sort of like, yeah, it's not quite right. It's sort of almost, but when you let go of it, it seems to be alright. Yeah, it's in a little. If anything, I've got to slightly tweak that. It's sort of sinking into the metal. So I've got to raise it slightly at that point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot. Ooh, why all of a sudden? Oh, we have got extra weight. Oh no, we're going into them things again. They cause an issue. Oh, you know, they're a right pain. I mean, they look good. They do, but like in a farmyard, it causes issues. It does. So let's just remove this. Let's get some of this. I'm not sure where that the colouring is for that. The grey. That's not that. I've seen that. Is it that one? I don't think so. No, it's not, but it'll do. I mean, this is going to be a loading area, so we've had some concrete poured into it to stop us like falling over. We don't want that. Oh, let's strap that as well. Yeah, so at the back. Now let's go to the front. I'm not. Mind you, we have got a lot to load. Now let's say my words. It's at least. Yeah, we shall see as we go along. It is. It is what it is. So I will see you guys and gals on. Again, like that. Move it over like that. Right. Honestly, I am really going this time. Yeah, we'll see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, now that was... It's the best I've seen it to date, and it is true. I was thinking, as I was looking at this, I'm a bit of a terror for like wanting to like fix everything like straight away, you know, you just have a go. But the one thing that modding is sort of showing me is that it's little tiny steps. You can't expect. You see a fault, so you like try and move it, and then actually you cause a secondary fault that you never thought you'd actually cause at all. So you fix something and you make an improvement. It sort of like goes right. If you're lucky, it doesn't always go like that. But for the main, when I consider it, right the way up to 2/3 of the way down, it's okay. It does something weird at the front, and it really, I mean, that's actually, yeah, that these are sitting not where they should do. But then it was a lot worse than that last time, right? It's sort of sunken slightly at the back. It's almost like I've got to lift it slightly at the back and drop it slightly at the front. Now that means I've got to like rotate it a little. Now that's going to cause issues. I know that's not going to be as easy to fix. If this was perfectly flat, it'd be an awful lot easier to do. But because it runs down and also kicks up at the other end, I have made it difficult for myself with the shape. But that doesn't mean to say you don't carry on with what you've done, because I do think it's got merit. It's just I've made it more difficult for myself because of the shape that I've chosen. So yeah, the same as that I've made it difficult for myself having my sail point right next to a lampshade. A lamp post lampshade, where that one came from. Yeah, it's true, we have definitely made it much more tricky doing this than if we hadn't done it this way. So just that one little one at the front, which I'm going to struggle to do a little. Oh no, not too terrible. Not bad, it's not bad at all. Yeah, wow, brilliant. I'm very pleased with that. Very pleased. Full stop. Now, do we need anything? No, we got everything last time, didn't we? It's a shame we were actually bringing this. No, it's this one, and we should just about beat that car. Yes, excellent. That was not without trouble, though. It wasn't. No, it's I was thinking, well, are the tension straps like behaving like abnormally? I do think if I get this all right, that you can easily put 3. Now you cannot. I think the TPS, there was one way when if you did it, you could put 3 abreast. So it's about the same width, I would say, as a TPS. More by look than judgment. I wasn't aiming for a particular sort of thing. I do love the chrome. Then it's stippled chrome. It's not pure. I've done it as like a bit like the yeah. In fact, it might actually be the same as the water tanker. Well, the liquid tanker, not water. Yeah, it might actually be the same stuff as. I don't think it is though. I'm sure it's not. It's silver scratched. I'm sure it is. I want it. Obviously, the BI range is all about reclaimed materials. Bits of metal. I mean, and let's be honest, metal is one of those things you can actually melt down the cars and like reuse the metal. It's not like that terrible. And what you do to make it pretty is paint or whatever. So I mean, you can make it look how you like, and it's not beyond the realms of a possibility. If you've got plants that like do you strip metal down and all the rest of it. So that was not bad, all things considered. Yeah, I mean, I'd say I've done the same with that one. I have lowered, I've made that more compact, and the wheel, you can see it still sits nicely under. It's not touching the top or anything, but it's only just there. It really is. It's fantastic though. I like that. That's much better. It is. That's the best I've seen it for stability. Just the real test though really is the little tractor. Yeah, because this could always do this and it was okay. You've always got to bear in mind that you may well have a little tractor, and it's also going to need to tow that thing around. So we need to see whether it's in the field or... Oh, no, that's not what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I do like this, the Albert. Of all of the ones I've tried so far, even the Quick, I like this the most. I do. It's... what am I where am I trying to go with this? Oh, yeah, no, that's it. Just carry on, and you'll hit what I'm trying to get you to go to. And this is what I want to see. Are we still booking, or has my little fixed it? Oh, it looks like it is. It's the wheel is hovering over the ground now. Excellent. Now that's it. So now little tractors are okay, and that's what I'm saying. If that was the only win I got from this, I would still be happy, because if this is ever going to be going to the model, I would like to do what Sariga did with the ramps as well, really, very much so. But then I've got to completely change the body a little bit, so I'm not sure whether I will put something like... Yeah, you see, I want realism though, and Sariga's done it really well. The entire body of his thing, he's like done a double with a little tiny thing where it could physically hold the things. Could I thicken this though and have them come out of the actual... I suppose I could. But actually, Modern did something similar on here, where he's got like holes where the Powfinger's thingy goes into those. Is it changing colour again? No, it is still silver, vaguely. It did this once before, when the colours, it started off being silver, and then it sort of went a horrible brown colour. I mean, I don't want it to look too pretty, because it sort of goes against the reclaimed materials. I mean, the drawbars are nice chrome, that's definitely true. But yeah, and it's also sinking into the ground a bit. Yeah, what I need to do about that. But apart from that, it's not too terrible, really. I'm quite pleased with that. Again, that's what I'm saying. It's one step forward and two steps back to a degree. There is quite a bit that goes on with all of this kind of... yeah, I mean, you can see that one's the same, although that one's worse. That one's sunken into the ground a lot. So I've somehow made the wheel go in a little bit more than I should have done. And this one's nearly right. Yeah, in fact, that wheel is hovering over, so that's much better. I need to fix that one, but all things considered, not too terrible. So we're up to 403,824 now. I do believe, were we also going to do... Yeah, we were going to grab the manure, weren't we? Let's go grab the other trailer. Let's have one... We'll have the other one as the mucky one. Or have we done it the other way around? I suppose, yeah, let's stick the silver one wherever we've stuck that, which... It's probably over here somewhere. Yeah, we were using it for the... Yeah, here we go. BI Industries. Yeah, I missed quite a bit of grass. Two sort of like... I mean, when I say quite a bit, I mean we're talking a couple of tons. But what I mean is that it was not as thorough as I thought I was going to be. So we use this for the mucky, although we use this... No, we don't use it for feeding anymore. We use the little one, and it's actually managing quite adequately, which is something to remember for future Let's Plays. Yeah, I often sort of think, oh, the little one's a bit too small, but it's not really. This is perfect for jobs, especially if I'm going to use things like the belt system. That's really going to come into its own. So we need to... Well, I don't know where the... Yeah, there we go. Right. Yeah, 41,204. Now this would be a true test. The one thing I found in FS22, and again this is a completely different game, so it may or may not be similar. It didn't, if you emptied it completely, which we're going to, because it's more, we've got like more space than it has, it seemed to like stop the manure from actually performing more than if you left it. So we shall see whether that actually makes a bit of like any difference at all. It's nice to see that I'm not the only one that struggles with a bit of waste manure that just seems to do its own thing. Yeah, I did think I'd broken mine, but actually, looking at it, I think it was at the same time that manure broke again. Do we need manure for anything? I think we're just selling it. We're mainly trying to use a BGA, aren't we, really? So it's not the end of the world if we don't do any more than that. Right, slurry. Yeah, because it's all money, that's what I'm saying. We are really seriously though looking for another tractor, looking like DS Powers. Yeah, we know normally it's ever so strange, but so you often get the. Now, I'm going to show you now. We've got to use this for grabbing the slurry really. Otherwise, it's going to be awkward because I want mine for the. In a way, it does go to show you don't necessarily need the really big one unless it's a really big. don't think you can put this back in. No, it's... we need to... Well, I'll tell you what we could do then. We could stick some digestate into the self-sufficiency, I think. No, oh, we can dump it. We can dump it. Excellent. Let's go grab the slurry then. Yeah, it's sort of, I mean, I know it's a really cool idea, and I do like it. I did say the same on Oxygen Davids, but then on Oak Bridge, when the same thing happens, and we got like bits of muck on the ground, it was typically, again, I was right near a production point, and I was like, you can't have that because you're loading and unloading, you're going to have to, so bit by bit I replaced it with concrete. So 2 lots of this, and it will cope with all of this, and then again it's a bit more cash from the BGA. We've got to work with the businesses we've got. We would obviously, if this was not hard economy, I mean, we've done well out of selling things, but this type of thing is seriously, you know, like crunched. Your money is really quite poor, but it's still nevertheless. It's a bit particular, isn't it? It is. I do love the wheels on this beautiful thing. It's very nice. Yes, I had a bit of a go at doing what I said with the... it's not, obviously it's the Giants one. This is that model's completely different. I think the SL8022, the Giants version, I don't think it does that one like that one. That mod has actually been very busy. Almost completely remade that model. I've got to be honest, that's quite amazing. So yeah, I think so. I think I'm not talking nonsense. I might be. I frequently do. Oh, the manure's sort of settled down. It was more about... It does say connected to, but then again it said connected to nearly all of the time, and it just still wasn't doing anything. So yeah, I'm interested to see what happens in the morning, whether it actually is still working, whether it's broken. I'm quietly hopeful, because obviously Giants have been busy fixing what they broke again, so yeah. Right, so then, animals should be fed nicely. And I'm not sure that I'm hoping to go all the way through the winter this session, because yeah, with all of that loading and unloading, it's more about that. So let's go. Should we actually go to? Should we retire in the house? It is, after all, October. We did. Did we still? We did. I think we. I would say that it's got to be surely by the door. It is indeed. It's got. We've got grass growing through the concrete. It's a bit odd, isn't it? It does. It is, as I said, this is what I was frequently say. It's like you're trying to. When I was loading them, I was trying not to go too far into the ground, trying to not go too far into the things. But your brain's really clever at like sort of the subterfuge. Not that you're trying to make it look. Oh, that's a good tickle. Oh, 60 odd grand. Not bad. 9.2 metre. We have a 12 metre header now. And we won't bother. No, we're not going to bother selling it. Right, animals. We are 1,200. Oh, that's going up. That's in one single. Slurry's 21 tonnes. They're 5 months old now, so they're obviously getting bigger. We could go through another month. It's not going to hurt. Straw's only going down about 3 tonnes a day. That's just, yeah, my biggest thing is I'd like to go and see... Yeah, now in mine, I can actually visit mine. Yeah, I did like that feature. This obviously, I've sort of converted the proper Giants one and just shrunk it. And I've got to be honest, when I say just... Oh, brilliant, it's working. Yeah, when I say just shrunk it, it's not as that easy. It was a killer. I did it about 4 or 5 times, and each time there were issues that the manure came outside because I'd not quite got the model right. But yeah, I'm sure... Does it do this on the Giants one? I'm not sure, actually. We'd have to get the proper SL802. What I have done is... It's weird, I can only see it on one side. Yeah, I've put side panels on it, so it's now got the equivalent of a large hopper because it's got depth. Which means, instead of having the 10 or 11 tons that this has got... Does it say... I've also put a bigger engine in it. It has a 50 horsepower. Yeah, I thought again, technology BI Industries is good at. It's just uses reclaimed materials, so it does do better than like normal. So right, we're all right to go through till tomorrow. We've got everything. Yeah, no, we've done all the work. Yeah, everything we should have done, we have done. Really, obviously we're going to need to replant in. Yeah, I don't think anything in February. I start thinking of cotton, but no, bad idea. Right. Oh my life! Now that was a crack. I mean, I know we have got two, but what I mean is it still is good. So that's like about £5 for each one. Now with actually buying the other one, that's not bad. Do we? That's a very good price, isn't it? Actually, from Despo 93, 320 grand normally, but it's 167. Will we think we could do mowing with said vehicle? I mean, we have got 500,000. Do we go a little bit different? It's not a terrible thing for grass. I was just thinking, I was saying about not wanting a grass. No, the carrot's too small, really. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think we will. We shall have a go. I think it will be for the grass. I suppose it's a different way of having another tractor when you consider it. 516 horsepower. Now, do we need to soup that up? Ooh. Ooh. You were saying? I think to handle something big, it's going to need a bit more grunt. Let's buy it as is, and then we might have a new engine at some point. Yeah, I don't think it can. Yeah, we can go lower, but we can't go higher. Yeah, I think we'll buy it as is. We will have that pipe. Yeah, I think that's a nice long one, isn't it? Yeah. Is that the longest? Yeah, definitely. That's the long one. So I'm willing to pay extra for that because it means we can. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if it'll cope. Oh no, it will cope with the little one. I'm not sure if I did it to the big one. Fantastic. So that's great. Yeah. So that's the point actually. I mean, yeah, isn't it typical? We've had a chance to buy things for these headers, like for these, but I'm thinking of the. I can't think of its name, but we shall see it. Yeah, I'm not going to here we go, headers. It's the Colossus range, is what I was thinking of. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. It needs 840. I thought it might require rather a lot. Sugarcane, Titan, poplar, forager, cotton. There we go. No, they do need 840. Right. Oh no, but that doesn't. Unrealistic, yes. A mower header standard. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's not even that terrible. We're not going to buy it though, because you never know. I think it's already dropped. I think we saw it and it's gone, and we didn't think we would get anything like that. So we haven't. Let's have a look then. So can we go another day and then feed the animals a lot? Yeah, I think we can. I don't think there are any. Yeah, and also the milk will be up to a nice amount as well. Have we got anything? How are we doing on our? I mean, we're obviously making. We can tell this. How are we doing? Oh my life! That's what I'm saying. There's butters from these is just amazing. There might be like a lower, but what you get from their thing is just so amazing. It is. I would imagine this should be. Oh, it is. No, it is. Yeah, it's chewed an awful hole in that grass now. It was just about the water. It's digestate's doing very well. So we do need to put the stones in, and to make the mineral feed. So do we do that? No, let's go through the winter, as in like till probably February, maybe. Let's go through one more, and yeah, we'll stop in February, and that way we've got another session for doing the little bits and bobs. Obviously, it is a short run. This is to show the map off more than anything. So we're not going to be here forever, and I know this. I'm thoroughly enjoying my time on it, and it is. Yeah, it's a good. Oh, right, okay. So again, that means probably we're going to have lots of snow on its way. The wave. Oh my life, 404 grand. Our silage and manure and slurry and all that lot really did pay off, didn't it? Then so a standard header that requires only 375. It's only 4.5 metre, isn't it? And then the stationary baler that I've never really had a use. So if I'm going to bale, I'm going to bale. Yeah, I don't. I mean, yeah, it doesn't suit for a sorter. I suppose for a business that wouldn't be a bad idea, would it really? Right, let's just get some food for these cows. And this should be getting quite high as well because we've got plenty of straw. Plenty of straw. Right, let's grab some food. I think a couple at least. Typically, it is true what I said though. We haven't had any tractors at all. It's just crazy. Right, no, we're not quite close enough. We should. No, we are really. It's just, yeah, it's just that weird thing where. It said done, but it was fibbing. I wasn't quite in the right place. Yeah, it gets its messages mixed up. I don't know whether it's got to do that or whether, you know, like it's that anything can be done. Yeah. Yeah, one more, I think. Now we are in the right place. If we were very careful, we should really be able to. So another 17 to... Yeah, that's not going to be far off top. Straw. If we can tump all of this, we're going to get a couple of straws. As we know that we've got plenty of room for straw. We could go on forever with the straw. In fact, I suppose we could do it. Should we like keep dumping and like let it feel? Yeah, let's do that as well. Let's feel it because I don't. Again, it would look silly if you could see what's happening, but really, it's not that beyond the realms of possibility. You're pouring. You know, like really, we can leave that and it can feel that massive amount. So we just leave that ticking along, and it's like. I don't know if it's taking more, though, than it should do. No, it is actually filling quite quick, so I don't think it is really. Yeah, it always worries me. Is it charging me too much? It's typical of me, isn't it, really? Mr. Try and save the cash. Right, so our grass is growing. Our businesses... yeah, let's just see as well. Prices. But I think we'll wait till, like, I think March is the best. Ooh. They're green. But it's amazing. It is, but we've only got a little bit. Let's let it build up again. Yeah, I know it's typical, isn't it? It's perfect. Oh, it is. It's because it's quite close. No, it's not really. We were closer to that before. So it is like it goes up and down, doesn't it, really? Simple as. Slurry is at... I think let's just go on to, yeah, 3,600. It's not going to hurt, the fact that that's like that. Slurry's at 50 tonnes, I think. Yeah, well, it's cost us about $3,000 for hundreds and hundreds of, like, thousands. So stop filling, and we should just, like, one last one. Yeah, see, 4,715 for, like, lots and lots of straws. So let's just have a look at how much straw we've got in there. 393 litres. I mean, come on, 393,000 litres. I think that's quite reasonable. It's going to last an awful long time. We may as well use that storage that we've got, so why not? It's only like having hoppers, isn't it, where you've got a massive hopper and I mean, we know the work gets done by us and the workers and that, really. It's not, no one's kidding. It's just... It is a game as well. Oh, I like the snow on the top of the dome. Very, very nice. Right, so then, we have looked at and we are quite happy to go through till February morning. Do we go through to March and then it's all actions? Yeah, because we're not going to be cutting the grass. It's only going to be like sowing at the last two fields. And have we prepped those? Oh, missing an opportunity, aren't we here? No, I did. I don't know if I did the other one, though. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, oh, my life. We're doing well on the cash. No, I think we'll pass on that. Yeah, so we've got field 95. I can't remember. I don't think we did anything on that. I think we did 87. Oh, no, we did. Oh, I thought we did. I thought I had actually prepped it. I think we limed it as well. This weeds large with sprayer. That's right. It's an opportunity. Yeah, we're looking for one. Let's go through till March. We know the animals are good. We know everything's building up. So next session we've got like lots of like lugging all the milk and the slurry and all that type of stuff. Let's just get through the winter to March morning, and I think that's not a bad place to actually end it. We did quite a lot of loading and build. I mean, I am well pleased with the forage harvester. And again, we can afford to upgrade it again now. And then we can use a big header. And they're not that expensive, really, in the grand scheme of things when you consider, yeah, 10,000. I mean, yeah, we're back up to 500 grand. Ooh, the modular. Oh, I'm glad we've got that. Because it gives us an opportunity to find out whether Rawley Christie has improved this or not. Now, that is... No, it's only for, we've already got, yeah, the Kaweco. It's the, I do like this one, but its spread is like obviously nowhere near as good as ours. I think, no, you can't. It's literally 40 metre. I love the Kaweco. It's brilliant. Now, do we go for something like that? I was thinking of a telehandler, Kemal. We could buy a telehandler for that anyway, I think, but that we're definitely going to buy. But we're not having it in those colours. Chassis, I think I'm going to go black. And shock horror to everybody will be very shocked that I'm going red. Wheels, I think wheels silver. Oh no, that's not what I'm trying to do. I think, can we do silver? Yes, we can. That's silver. Chrome, in fact. Oh yes, that's a little bit snazzy. Yeah, I like that. Indeed, for 17,000, Rawley Christie being very good to us is not. His company will, yeah, willingly do the things. So we can also then buy big log. Do we go for that? I'm trying to think. Let's have a look. How much is a telehandler? Because I mean, we do a lot of loading and unloading, and I mean, you can't wait forever. And also, it is like I've done another Let's Plays. If I bought like one of these right now. And I would be tempted to go for that one because it's such good value. See, it is, yeah, it is. It's true. There's the, I do like the Class Scorpion. I've not had that yet, but then again, I like them all. So yeah, I like this one. Is nice though. Do we treat ourselves? And then if it one drop, we could always like Agri Plus, Agri Pro. Oh, for the same price. Okay, we will. No, we'll stick to the... Oh, we've gone... I actually quite like those. Agri Plus. Agri Pro. Super. Agri Super. Okay, that sounds good to me. It's cost me no extra cash. Model... doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's just the stickers. So, yeah. Attaches, standard, Q-fit... Standard, we'll go standard. Yeah, I've never had the Q-fit. Yeah, it's true. We could try a black and red one of these. I do like. I know it's a little bit unusual, but ooh, I like. It's very nice. It is. I think we will definitely. We're going to go for it. If we can't get a tractor, then we'll keep the tractors we've got, and we'll literally do everything else. So we also want telehandler tools. And we do want, thankfully, I don't think, does Ross and Mods? No, he's not done the tension belts, but the other one has, that we have the same, no, I'm sure it does. No, here we go, with tension belts, yeah, this one. I think we're going to go red. I do, 2,000. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, we will stick to that. I think we can't have a wait for it because one hasn't. Well, I have invented it, but I haven't done a very good job of it. Yeah, I could buy one, but it would like give everybody a hilarious laugh if we use mine, because it's not quite right, shall we say? Right, so we want to buy a header. Yeah, we can afford it. Let's do it. That's what I'm going to say. Let's buy the header. The grass will be growing soon, but yeah, but I suppose we've got no. It's 1 month. It's again really. It's so we need to grab the header. We go for the Colossus header. That's very good value, and that's cotton. We want that. Yeah, we just want the. Yeah, because it's half the price of the others. It's believably, and I want to go, like standard. I think we're going to go. It's a bit nice, isn't it? Actually, brands, reflectors. Yeah, we'll stick it. I quite like that. Actually, yeah, we will. We'll go a little bit different. Black goes with the class colours. It's nothing terrible. So, do we buy? Yeah, and I suppose this is what I'm sort of on about, right? Now, the map maker has, and again, I'm just trying to point things out. It's obviously a map maker that's fairly new at making maps, because this is not the kind of mistake that you get Oxygen David make. I don't think where your shop front is like the items are dropping and you've then got to like actually no, we're going to need to put some control. So being as we've got Rolly Christie's, I don't think it's right. That might be right. Rolly Christie is no, he's not letting you. What about the Giants one? I don't think that one is the same either. I think that's so that's a sign. Big John Deere sign. Just hit. No, I didn't think so. I think ours works, but I can't swear that I did it for the bigger one. The little one it would. Right, so we want to grab you. Oh, okay. Well, let us in. I love the low profile on this. It is very nice. Let's grab the. I've got to be honest. I think Ross and Mods did one in FS25 that was a bit. Wasn't quite right. I think I took it out of my mods in the end. I did have it for a while, but it was something not quite right about it. This is beautiful. This shows that the modder has, like learnt a trick or two, and it really is a beautiful thing now. It really is. There's nothing wrong with this at all. It's very, very nice. Yeah, I think some of the same people won't like this. It's the same fitting, I think. Oh, it's not. Oh, excellent. I do like it. Right, so we want to buy a hook lift. If Rolly Christie's done his set, which he normally has, we'll put a flatbed on it as well, but this time we'll grab the flatbed. It just means that we can take that, and we've got a choice of like, or do we just go for a big... Yeah, because you can still put things in the tank, as it'll be in the trailer section, I would have thought. You can't beat the value of Rolly Christie's, but I'm just giving this a chance, because it was really heavy in... I think that's the biggest it does. Yeah, it was really heavy in FS25, and it didn't ever say that it was like heavy, but it was. I sort of showed this. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, we will buy it for 10 grand for a 48 cubic meter, and we could use this for the. No, we can't. We've just proved that we can't use this for that. Right, we want to do that. What it will do is a normal trailer. Ooh. So the snow problem hasn't gone away yet. It's still very late. This is going to be a bit of quite as close as you think. It's one of them optical illusions that you like. Now that's okay. It's dragging its wheels. That looks pretty to me, with the way that I like colours. That looks about perfect. So excellent. So we've not got any more tractors. We've gone at this a different angle. we'll still keep that. You never know. You might get something for that one as well. The class has got its thing. Okay. Yeah, I really wanted to put its header in here. You can do it because you can open its doors. So if we drop that down and get the telehandler, the shop telehandler, you have to put the, and then open the doors if I remember rightly. Wants to be the back one. Life. That's my life. That wasn't quite what I thought would happen. I don't think that was your fault. Seriously don't. I'm sure the doors, yeah, no, you're opening, that is right. Wow, that was a bit different, wasn't it? Yeah, it's brand new, it's only just dropped. There was bound to be, that's what I say, even the best modder in the world, that's what I was trying to say, we need to drop you. If we just stick that sort of the right way like that, such should sort of be able to just be pushed in. Even the best, even if you just convert this from FS22, the mechanics have changed from FS. We did say we were going to do this. It's very thick snow. Yeah, this might actually work for a telehandler because this can go lower. Yeah, you see, it's not bad. The Altec's not bad for like a telehandler that's lower. It's just not good for a front loader. I mean, for what I'm trying to do, it's probably absolutely perfectly fine. Yeah, we can unload this at the other end as well, so we're absolutely fine to do this. Should we roll away? Fantastic. So we have a new mower. 6.2 metre instead of a 6.7. Yes, but obviously we're grabbing the grass. Yeah, we sort of don't need our windrow, do we? But we've still got straw in that. To open it, sugar like that. Now we need to load the container. Hopefully it won't have any weird dig fit this time. Excellent. We'll put our last thing will be the drive home over the snow. We shall see if we can actually make it or not, because it's not exactly a good line. Yeah, so I'm hoping that the 50 ton and the 48 tons really all but a few little litres. I'm hoping that it can cope with that. Otherwise, it'll have to be, we'll have to buy one special for it, really. Fantastic, our driver has swapped for another driver. Now, this might not manage this because it's like, let's be honest, it's thick snow. The water might actually be probably better to go the proper way. Oh, let's do that weird thing with the strange snow on the road again. Slip sliding. I mean, I've got to be honest, this is a good sign because there's no way this little telehandler, well, I mean, it's not that small, but yeah, it would have managed this. In FS22, Rawley Christie's was really heavy. It was, I mean, it was just, you needed a 400 odd horsepower tractor to properly do it, and I'm not kidding. I'm not sort of trying to, I would never, Rawley Christie's one of my, oh, here to have like lost our worker. Somehow they've, oh no, I think they're coming. I'm sure. Yeah, he is one of my favourite modders. I loved his My Cow Pasture. I'm hoping he gets released for FS25 because it has always remained. It needed a little tiny bit of tweaking on the XML was all. There was nothing wrong with the physical structure of it. It just couldn't quite cope with the water. Yeah, no, it is. It's just being terribly slow. It's probably still sliding on the snow like we are. But yes, I'm hoping this clears. But again, sometimes with the snow at the minute, you have to come out and come back in. So, yeah, well be that. Yeah, I very, very infrequently use this for this type of thing where you can put things in it. I always know you can, or I reminded myself you could always remember thinking, oh, yeah, you can put things inside this, or you could open the doors, put it down, and drive a tractor in, but I very rarely use it for that. I usually use it as a bulk container. This is clear. Ooh, this is going to struggle again, isn't it? Even if the grass is clear. It's like not exactly, yeah, built for this kind of, that's what I mean. I might have to abandon ship at this point and go to the left. Looks like I'm struggling with the scoot. Okay. It was to be expected. It's a pretty terrible hill. Have we dropped this? Oh, no, I'm just trying to drop. Honestly, not yet. No. Will he follow me or will he bump into the trailer? Somewhere back there. Alive. I know it's a little bit slippery, but surely we can do this. Right, I think we'll probably take the Colossus over. Who's being driven by, I think it's Frank or Fran? Frank, I think. Franna. Okay, there you go. Completely wrong, Mr. Smith. Right, this is not, it's coping very well with the snow, but it's got a 500 odd horsepower engine, so I'm really surprised. I think for grass we're alright, and that was the only reason I really thought of doing this. The one thing that does intrigue me is obviously Giants have felt very strongly about you grabbing straw for a long time with these. You did used to be able to, but I can see headers now where it shows straw on it, so I think Giants might have backtracked, which would be quite nice if we can actually pick straw up with this, because let's be honest, you could really, you know, so let's have a look. I'm sure there's ones with straw. Yeah, these very ones, the pickup, they definitely show straw. So it would be nice to lease this, well, unless of course our header actually does that as well. I never thought about that. It's true, it might do. Let's have a look at the Colossus. Does that actually, the Colossus range pick up? No, it is literally a mower, as it says. Neither do these. No, none of them. So it's the pickup header, really? Oh, I didn't realise we've got the Tethys Saturn ones back. Fantastic. I love these. I really do. That. Yeah, no, we can't do. Could do poplars, but we're not going to be here long enough, unfortunately. So poplar, sugar cane. Yeah, so we'd have to grab one of these pickup seal, but that is definitely showing pictures of straw. So it really would be intriguing to sort of see if it does, because it looks like that's what it is for now. So that is amazing. Well, one of us made it back home. Oh, that's a point. Can we? I nearly ran over that crop earlier. Yeah, no. Hoping we get a. Shouldn't we have a sprayer, really? This looks like the right attachment to me. Game says that. Right, okay. And the game wins that. Oh, I like spin last night. Let's just go and see if our big ones. I'm sure I changed it so that it was an everythinger. Let's put that snake away. Yes. Wheels are a little bit lethal for that kind of thing. Yeah, I like what we're doing with the farm. I like where we are. I mean, I never thought we'd be driving down the path with this or with a telehandler. We still have nearly 300,000 in the bank, and we've got quite a bit of product still to sell. It's all ticking up again, so it's not terrible, is it? Can we grab this? Did I change it or did I leave it as the standard? I thought I changed it. I should see. It originally wasn't, and I'm sure I changed it. Yes, I thought so. It's an everythinger. Yeah, so we can do 50 odd tons at a time. That's not going to be bad. It's right for this though. It sort of drag it along a little bit. Yeah, it's not quite right, is it? Let's see now. But the back wheels are still on the ground, so it's not terribly. It's not very much. it. We will need it. So yeah, we sawed. We can actually saw this, which is fantastic. Once the telehandler's no longer beached at the bottom of that hill. But that's where I'm going to leave it. We are in the month of March. We will be, well, hopefully this snow is going to go, and then we can actually plant our last 2 fields, which I'm trying to think. Do we do corn? Do we do corn in those last... So last one? No, last 2. No. I knew it was more. We could buy another field. We could. That's not too bad an idea. How about... Yeah, that's in the middle, so I think 84. Yeah. It's not got anything in, I don't think. It doesn't look like it. Let's visit. Last thing we do, it's got absolutely needs liming. Of course it needs liming. I've just bought it. Yeah, so there's nothing in it, so we've got 3 fields to do now. Hopefully the rain will wash away the snow. Hopefully. So yeah, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.